The NFL offseason just delivered another seismic moment, and this time, the epicenter is in Arlington, Texas. In a shocking and unexpected twist, the Dallas Cowboys have pulled off one of the biggest trades of the year, acquiring veteran cornerback Rasul in a deal that has not only stunned the league, but may very well reshape the balance of power in the NFC. Yes, it's official, Rasul is now a Dallas Cowboy, and the ripple effects of this blockbuster move are already being felt across the league. Fans are scrambling to verify the news, insiders are racing to uncover the trade details, and the Cowboys' locker room? They're absolutely buzzing with renewed energy and championship-level belief. This isn't just a trade, it's a statement that the Dallas Cowboys are tired of the talk, tired of the heartbreak, and are finally, undeniably serious about bringing a Super Bowl back to Big D. Let's break it all down. The news broke late this afternoon, with NFL insiders from Adam Schefter to Ian Rapoport confirming that the Cowboys had finalized a trade deal with the Buffalo Bills to acquire Rasul, the star cornerback who had a breakout season in 2023 and continued to show elite-level performance into 2024. The trade compensation includes a third-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, along with a conditional pick swap that could upgrade to a second-rounder based on Douglas's playing time and performance next season. Initial reactions from around the league range from stunned disbelief to full-on admiration. For the Cowboys front office, led by owner Jerry Jones, executive VP Stephen Jones, and head coach Mike McCarthy, this is the kind of high-impact move that signals one thing: the window is open and the time to win is now. Douglas is no stranger to adversity. Drafted in the third round back in 2017 by the Philadelphia Eagles, he bounced between several teams early in his career before finally finding his groove in Green Bay and later making a name for himself in Buffalo. At every stop, Douglas proved one thing: he's a baller. Physical, instinctive, and fearless, Douglas doesn't just play defense, he changes games. And now, he's taking that swagger, that veteran presence, and that elite talent to Dallas. The Cowboys' defense is already one of the league's most feared units. With Micah Parsons wreaking havoc off the edge, Trevon shutting down top receivers, and daRon emerging as a star in his own right, Dallas is stacked. But if last season taught us anything, it's that depth in the secondary is critical, especially come playoff time. Last year's playoff disappointment still stings. Trevon injury left a hole in the defense that couldn't be patched quickly enough. The team fell short again, and Cowboys Nation, while loyal and passionate, was left asking, when will this team stop talking and start acting like a true Super Bowl contender? Well, this trade is the answer. Rasul instantly plugs into a defense that needed another veteran voice in the backfield. He gives defensive coordinator Dan Quinn another chess piece, someone who can shadow receivers, jump routes, and deliver game-changing interceptions in clutch moments. And let's not overlook his leadership qualities. Douglas brings a mindset and work ethic that elevate everyone around him. For Cowboys fans, this isn't just about getting a new player, it's about finally getting over the hump. The NFC is stacked, no question. The Eagles, 49ers, and Lions are all legitimate threats. But this move signals that Dallas isn't planning to be a bystander anymore. They plan to dominate. Within minutes of the announcement, reactions poured in from players and fans alike. Micah Parsons posted a fire emoji and tagged Douglas. Trevon tweeted, "Let's go." And daRon simply wrote, "Locked in." The message from the locker room is clear. This is the guy they wanted, and they got him. Let's dive deeper into what Rasul brings to the table. Standing at 6'2" and weighing around 210 pounds, he's got the size to bully receivers at the line and the agility to stick with the best route runners in the league. But what really sets him apart is his football IQ. Douglas sees plays unfold before they happen. His anticipation is elite, and his ability to bait quarterbacks into throwing picks is almost legendary. Over the past 2 seasons, Douglas has racked up an impressive 9 interceptions, over 30 pass deflections, and multiple pick sixes. He's a momentum shifter, a tone setter, and in games that matter most, playoffs, division clashes, primetime lights, he's often at his best. And here's another key point. Rasul Douglas thrives in zone coverage. That's a perfect fit for Dan Quinn's system, which mixes man and zone, looks to confuse quarterbacks and force mistakes. Imagine Douglas and Diggs rotating sides, with Bland manning the slot, and Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson cleaning things up at safety. That's an elite secondary, folks. Potentially the best in the NFC. But this move is bigger than football. It's psychological. It sends a message to the rest of the NFL. Dallas isn't content with mediocrity anymore. For years, critics have accused the Cowboys of being flashy but empty. Big headlines, no results. That ends now. With this trade, the Cowboys are showing they're willing to spend, willing to risk, and willing to do whatever it takes to get back to the mountaintop. And let's not forget the bigger picture. This trade may have ramifications beyond just the secondary. It may be the move that finally tips the balance for other players considering Dallas. Free agents on the fence now see a franchise serious about winning. Young players looking to develop see a culture shift. And fans? They finally get to celebrate a move that isn't just about buzz, it's about winning. The front office deserves credit here. Pulling off a deal of this magnitude requires strategy, patience, and boldness. Jerry Jones, often criticized for being too involved or too nostalgic, just proved he can still play the game at the highest level. And Stephen Jones, known for his cap management and long-term vision, showed he's ready to gamble when the stakes are high. But perhaps the biggest credit should go to the locker room. Players have been vocal, especially stars, like Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb, about needing more help. More weapons. More firepower. This trade is proof that their voices are being heard. So, what's next? Training camp is just around the corner, and all eyes will be on Douglas as he steps into the Cowboys facility, puts on that iconic star, and begins working with his new teammates. Chemistry will be key. But with veterans all around him, and coaches who know how to maximize talent, there's no doubt Douglas will fit right in. The schedule is brutal, the competition fierce, but with Rasul Douglas now in the fold, the Cowboys just closed a critical gap between them and the top contenders in the league. Don't be surprised if they become this season's breakout Super Bowl favorite. Because this move? It changes everything. To the fans who have stuck through years of disappointment, this one's for you. The Dallas Cowboys are done waiting. The clock is ticking, and the mission is clear. Win, now. And with Rasul Douglas on board, that mission just got a whole lot more realistic. Stay locked in as we bring you exclusive updates, behind-the-scenes footage from training camp, interviews with coaches, and our deep dive analysis on how Douglas fits into Dallas's defensive schemes. One thing's for sure, the Cowboys just got dangerous. And the rest of the NFL better be paying attention.